What's up, y'all? Let's talk. So, I was sitting outside in the backyard. That's why I look a little flustered. It got really, really hot when I went out there. The sun was down. Then it came out fighting like a ninja. What the? But I've got my box for the promotions for the free books I'm gonna give out for the first three people who purchased the book on the 14th. But that's not really what I really came on here to talk about. So, a girlfriend of mine, she was like, Mimi, you're way too beautiful. You're way too talented to be single. You should go on Facebook dating. And I was like, um, I don't like online dating. She was like, I promise. So she said, I met a really nice guy. By the way, they just got engaged. So that's really nice. Congratulations. But back to me and my situation. So I go on there, I make a few connections, and then I meet this guy, and he's talking. No, first, let me rewind a take. He asked me for my number. He said, I like to talk. I'm a man of a certain age, and I like to talk. And I said, oh, that's good. Because, when I grew up, they ask you for your phone number. Y'all get on the phone. Y'all talk a little bit. Then y'all go meet somewhere. Whether it's at, like, the park, whether it's at, like, the bowling alley, today the coffee shop. I don't get these little girls talking about they don't go to a cheesecake factory. They don't go to these regular restaurants. They want to go to like a 5-star. If you can't afford a 5-star by yourself, quit expecting that. But anywho, that's just me. I like to go someplace where I can sit down where it's quiet. Ice cream parlor. That's cool with me. Meeting in the park, sitting on a pallet with a picnic basket. That's sexy as hell to me. But anyway, I am 53. But let's get back to it. So he asked me for my number. He said he wanted to talk, and I was like, that's good. So I gave him my number, and we didn't talk. He did all the talking, and I was like, and he just kept talking and talking and talking and talking about all his accolades and all the things that he accomplished, which is cool. I like a black man that's accomplished, but something was telling me that he was lying. Then he talked about, him and his ex-wife, which I'm divorced too, so I get that. But then he was like, and I see we have a mutual friend, so you can call her and you can ask her about me. She can vouch for me. And I was like, well, no. I don't do that. I said, I like to get to know people for who they are and make my own judgment. And he was like, oh, that's good because she kind of messy anyway. Then told me about how he saved her life in the club and all of that. And I was like, oh, this dude is tripping. So then my sister had texted me. She was like, hey, can you pick me? I placed an order at the store. Can you pick it up for me? It's on your side of town. So I said, okay, I can do that. If my voice sounds a little crackly, doing a lot of singing. Plus, I smoked a cigar yesterday and today. But anywho, back to the story. So I'm driving. I said, well, I'm getting in the car. I'm driving. I said, well, I got to talk to this guy about my sister's package. I'll call you back. Never got around to calling the man back. My bad. So then, like maybe a week later, it's like 7 o'clock in the morning, I get this phone call. And I was laying in bed, but I was about to get up and get ready for work. And I got here this, hello? And I was like, hello? Yeah. And I was like, who's this? Who's calling? I guess you still picking up your sister's package. You could just forget it. And I was like, nigga, I'm trying to get ready for work. Don't call me with this foolishness. See, it's pee in the dating pool. I saw all the red flags. That's why I wasn't in a rush to call that dude back. I'm like, is it like this? Y'all help me. Is it like this? I just want somebody who's fun, who believes in the Lord, who likes to pray, who can help me with my Bible studies, but still yet have a good time. Somebody who's not so holy that he's no earthly good. You know what I'm saying? I still, have me a cocktail, some wine. I smoke a cigar. I'm not expecting this man to be super duper holy. I ain't even trying to be no first lady. Let me just be very clear on that. But I don't want no crazy nickel. I'm done with that. I got more years behind me than I do in front of me. So I don't want crazy. Y'all see, that's why I can write all these books because I have all these experiences. And then, the coup de grace. What the hell? Let me tell you what happened. So my girlfriend, the one who's getting married now, who's engaged, her sister asked me how my online dating was going. And I told her the story that I'm telling you. And she was like, his name is such and such and such and so, ain't it? Yeah, he crazy. He said the same thing to me. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Y'all help me. Y'all pray for me. This is the best 5 minutes of your life. Don't forget to tune in to Facebook Live at 12 o'clock. And don't forget to tune in to TikTok at 1 o'clock. I think it's 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock. I will confirm that because the book is released August 14th. But all these is truth. Ain't no lies told. This part ain't fiction. And if y'all know somebody who's single that want to date a mature girl, y'all hit me up. And I'm sorry. If you hit me in the DM and I think you're a hacker, I'm not going to answer because my DMs are full. But I don't know if it's live or if it's Memorex, if it's somebody trying to hack my page or if it's for real. So I got to figure out, you figure it out to let me know if you're real or not. And I'll holler back at you. Okay, having a great day. I need to wash my hair because it is a fool. This is what happens when you don't have no relaxer. Anyway, all right. Talk to you later. Bye.